Welcome to our fifth and final lesson in this series, Learning from Failure. We've come a long way together, building self-leadership, a growth mindset, purpose, and relational skills. Now, we tackle one of the most transformative topics of all. In this lesson, we'll reframe failure not as an endpoint, but as a vital part of your growth journey. It's not about if you'll face setbacks, but how you choose to respond to them. Get ready to discover how some of the most valuable lessons and strengths are born from challenges. Let's begin this final, empowering chapter together. This slide helps us fundamentally reframe our relationship with failure. The old definition sees it as a final, negative outcome. But the new, empowering definition is this: failure is not an endpoint. It's a mirror that reflects what needs growth. It's not a verdict on your ability. It's valuable data about what skills, strategies, or knowledge you can develop next. This is why true resilience comes from reflecting, not reacting. An impulsive reaction might be to give up or blame others. A thoughtful reflection asks, what can I learn from this? This mindset is perfectly captured by the quote from Henry Ford: "Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." Each setback provides the insight needed for a smarter, stronger next attempt. This is the heart of learning from failure. Now we step into a powerful framework for growth, the reflection loop. This model shows how effective leaders systematically transform failure into strength through a continuous cycle of learning. The loop consists of 4 key phases. It begins with reflect, pausing to objectively examine what happened. Then comes reframe, where you interrupt negative thought patterns and expand your perspective to see the learning opportunity. Next is rebuild, where you redesign your strategies and actions based on new insights. Finally, regenerate, allowing yourself time to restore energy and integrate lessons through rest and reflection. To make this personal, consider: what lesson did a past mistake teach me? How did that shape who I am today? These questions help you recognize that your past challenges have already been building your resilience. To truly learn from failure, we need a clear path forward. This slide provides exactly that: a simple 3-step process to transform any setback into a stepping stone. Remember, failure is a teacher, not a verdict. It's not about what went wrong, but what you can learn from it. Here's how to begin. Reflect: what happened? Take an honest look at the situation without blame or shame. Reframe: what did I learn? Shift your mindset from failure to feedback. What insight did this experience offer? Rebuild: how will I apply this? Use your new understanding to adjust your strategy and move forward with clarity. This process turns stumbling blocks into building blocks for your growth and resilience. This slide beautifully illustrates the interconnected elements that build emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from challenges stronger than before. At the very center, we have a non-judgmental mind and mindfulness. This is the core foundation. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without criticism, which creates the mental space needed for resilience. Radiating from this core are key components like flexibility, the ability to adapt to change; emotional regulation, managing your feelings effectively; positive coping strategies, using healthy ways to handle stress; strong relationships, having a support network; high self-esteem, believing in your own worth. Together, these elements create spiritual freedom, a sense of inner peace and purpose that isn't shaken by external circumstances. This is the ultimate expression of emotional resilience. Activity time. Bring your pen and journal. Let's build your emotional resilience through a powerful reflection. First, let's remember a key principle. Resilience is not the absence of emotion. It's the ability to feel and continue. It's about moving forward with your feelings, not in spite of them. To practice this, we encourage you to accept emotions without judgment. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. Identify learning in disappointment. Look for the lesson in every letdown. Appreciate growth more than outcome. Value the person you become in the process. Now, for your journaling exercise. Please reflect on this question. What would I tell my younger self about the value of failure? What wisdom have you gained from past setbacks? What would you reassure your younger self about those difficult moments? This reflection will help you see how far you've come and how every failure has contributed to your strength today. Congratulations! You have successfully completed the Inner Leadership course. Take a moment to appreciate this significant achievement. From self-awareness and emotional management to growth mindset, purpose-driven leadership, relational skills, and learning from failure, you have built a complete toolkit for leading from within. You are now equipped with the fundamental skills needed to navigate challenges with resilience, inspire others with authenticity, and lead a life of purpose and impact. This is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of your practice as an empowered, inner-led individual. Thank you for your dedication. Go forward and lead brilliantly.